All right, now let's take a look at the latest overview of the S&P 500 index as of the morning. I'm going to go straight to the finviz.com here, where we see the Standard Poor 500 index stocks that is categorized by industry, and all the sizes represent the market cap. And we're going to take a look at Tesla, where the furthest update, or the latest update on Tesla, is US President Donald Trump has announced new trade taxes of 25% on cars being imported to the US. And Trump said the latest tariffs would come into effect on 2nd April, with collections starting the next day. He claimed the measure would lead to tremendous growth for the car industry, promising it would spur jobs and investment in the US. But analysts have said the move is likely to cause major disruption in car production, increase prices, and strain relations with allies. Mexico is the top foreign supplier of cars to the US, followed by South Korea, Japan, Canada, and Germany. Many US car companies have operation in Mexico and Canada as well, set up under the terms of the long-standing free trade agreement between the three countries. It is unclear the impact the tariffs will have on car parts being sent across border to manufacturing plants. Shares in General Motors slid roughly 3% on Wednesday, as the White House said it was planning the announcement. The sell-off spread to other companies, including Ford, after the president's remark as he signed the executive order. Asked at a press conference if there was any chance he would reverse course, Trump said no. The fresh import taxes on cars are set to come into force on the same day as so-called reciprocal tariffs kick in for individual countries based on their trading relationship with the US. And as of this morning, we can see Tesla is down by negative 5.58%, and we can see mostly within the S&P 500, within a glance, mostly from each sector are facing red seas or decreasing as of this morning. And for Microsoft, one of the biggest sector within the software technology industry, is also down by 1.31%. And the update about Microsoft has abandoned data center projects set to use 2 gigawatts of electricity in the US and Europe in the last 6 months due to an oversupply relative to its current demand forecast. TD Cowen analysts said on Wednesday the tech giant's withdrawal from new capacity leasing was largely led by the decision not to support additional training workloads from ChatGPT maker OpenAI. The analysis led by Michael Elias said in a note. Investor skepticism about the hefty artificial intelligence spending by US tech firms have increased due to slow payoffs and the rise of Chinese startup DeepSeek, which showcase AI technology at a much lower cost than its Western rivals. TD Cowen's supply chain checks indicate that Microsoft's pullback has led to Alphabet's Google stepping in to backfill the capacity in international markets, while Meta platform does the same in the US. Microsoft, whose share were down more than 1% on Wednesday, said while it may strategically pace or adjust our infrastructure in some areas, we will continue to grow strongly in all regions. And we move next on to Meta. Meta is also down by 2.45%, and we can see also similarly with Google is also down by 3.27%. And for Meta platform has asked a US court to rule that it did not violate copyright law when it used books by writer Ta-Nehisi Coates, comedian Sarah Silverman, and others to train its artificial intelligence system. Meta told a federal judge in San Francisco on Monday that it made fair use of the books in developing its large language model, Llama, arguing that the author's lawsuit should be thrown out. Fair use could be the deciding legal question in high-stakes copyright cases brought by authors, artists, news outlets, and others against a major technologies company over AI trading. Attorneys for the authors did not immediately respond to requests for comment on Tuesday. A Meta spokesperson said that fair use is vital to its transformational Gen AI open source LLMs that are powering incredible innovation, productivity, and creativity. The authors used Meta in 2023, arguing that it used pirated versions of their books to train Llama without their permission. Meta responded on Monday that its AI training was protected by the legal doctrine of fair use, which allows for the unauthorized use of copyright material under certain circumstances. And for this is update on Meta, and we're going to take a look on the Walmart update, where Walmart is touting its Easter 2025 promotion as cheaper than in 2024. Even though its meal kit is missing a key component, eggs, the US retailing giant features a yearly Easter promotional meal kit with several ingredients advertised as the ingredients needed for a holiday feast. This year's meal includes ham, roasted potatoes, corn on the cob, and a cream cake, serving 8 people for less than $6 per person, lower than the price of 2024's meal. Notable absent from this year's kits, however, are eggs, a key part of last year's offering, which are substantially pricier than a year ago as a result of shortage due to the bird flu outbreak that have forced a massive cooling of herds. However, salt, pepper, and dairy products have not been hit by shortages, and none are as closely associated with Easter as eggs, which are also used for decorations and Easter egg hunts, including an annual event on the White House lawn. This year, the U.S. government is considering imports of Brazilian and broiler chicken eggs to ease the burden of eggflation, while retailers have set limits on purchaser and restaurants have bumped up the price of egg-based items on menus. What's more, Walmart reported record holiday quarter results in February, while with its grocery revenue boosted by egg price inflation. The company, now nation's largest grocer, has not placed any broad purchase limits on eggs in store, even though supply has been tight in places. And that is the update for the US market, for how we can compare within the global situation market right now. And please stay tuned with us as my colleague Ibrahim Sani will join us right after this.